been missing me telling you some of the great things that I'm eating lately to keep the weight off. And it's not often that easy, right? That you find something that's delicious, that's really nutritious, that's good for you, and actually tastes good. Cardboard and styrofoam might taste good to some people. I'm gonna need at least a little bit of sea salt with that. I'm gonna show you my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. I'm also gonna tell you some substitutions that you can use without compromising taste. We still gotta live. I wanna be healthy and everything, but I want it to taste good. And click subscribe so that you're able to get all my updates on Thursdays and Sundays when I post. Here we go. That was so corny.
So guys, let's get started with some quick breakfast ideas. These days, I'm really into the wrap game. Like anything wrapped, for some reason I'm loving, and so this is my smoked salmon wrap. I'm using imitation eggs or like some egg beaters. Also some smoked salmon, some spinach. Also, if you don't want to do smoked salmon, you can get like the packaged meat or meat in a can or anything that you like to use that's a protein base, even if it's tofu. You'll also want to have the seasonings that you want. I use curry powder, salt and pepper, things like that. So I basically coat my pan, put in the spinach and also the meat of my choice. I put the seasonings over it, and then I pour in the eggs last so that I give the meat and the spinach time to cook. When it's ready, I take my fiber-rich carb balance wraps by Mission, or I take a romaine lettuce wrap, and then I simply put in the ingredients. I love pairing this with a little bit of Greek yogurt dip. I like the Opidity brand, or I'll make it myself, but I just take just a little bit, put it on there, gives it a little bit of zing, a good taste.
It is good. Protein packed, low carbohydrate, high fiber. Let's keep going.
I mentioned making my own Greek yogurt dip, and it's pretty simple. I use a small container of the plain Chobani yogurt, the Hidden Valley Greek yogurt salad dressing mix, a little bit of sriracha, a little bit of spicy Southwest mustard. Put that all together, just a little bit. I just eyeball it, that's all, to taste. And then I mix it down in my Ninja blender. I then move it to a container, and it keeps up to 3 days really well in the refrigerator. Another thing I love having for breakfast is cottage cheese and light mandarin oranges, but you can substitute whatever type of lower carbohydrate fruit that you like to have. This is chock full of protein. It gives you just a little bit of a carbohydrate kick, and you feel really good after having it. My next favorite thing to have for breakfast is any kind of avocado smoothie mixed in with a little bit of spinach. I like mine with broccoli. I like it with cashew milk. About a cupful is enough. And my favorite, ice away protein. You can sub for things you like, but make sure you're keeping it lower carbohydrates. Avocados, a half a banana, spinach, and broccoli all contain lots of fiber and high levels of protein, so that's why I choose that. But there's different smoothies out there that you can try. Here's some other breakfast ideas, and I know I gave you all a lot of ideas in my last video with this kind of information in it, but the paleo turkey sausage egg McMuffin is one of my favorites, and you're just basically removing the muffin and adding egg for the muffins. I love apples and peanut butter, plain and simple and filling. Makes you feel good after you eat it and full. Also my salmon, cucumber, and avocado wraps and lettuce. Oh my God, so delicious. All of these are good for fiber and protein, and the great thing is you can substitute with tofu and other non-meat options. So I stay hungry in between breakfast and lunch, so I'm always munching. I like to get my higher carbohydrate snacks in then, like popcorn, any kind of seed-based cracker, like a flaxseed cracker or barley snacks or something like that, and also any kind of blue corn chip. And I swear by having simply sliced cucumbers with a little bit of cheese. I prefer individualized cheese sticks so that I don't get carried away with the cheese. I also love the guacamole cups by Holy Guacamole. You can find those like at Sam's or Walmart. And now let's move into those lunch ideas. Here are some simple and easy things that you all can do. Because I'm often on the go, I love to keep the chicken of the sea or Star Kiss packets because they're easy to eat from and they are high in protein. I also like to keep the carb balance wraps, some Colby Jack cheese, some cucumbers, trail mix of some sort, and Fiber One bars, which are excellent, and also chicken jerky. I just absolutely love it, and I also keep it in my book bag just in case I'm hungry when I'm out and about. So you guys have seen me prepare my ground chicken or ground turkey, and you can actually use this method for anything that you would like. I like to weigh it first, going for about 4 to 5 ounces and just cooking it on my Health Zone or my George Foreman grill. I really enjoy this because it keeps for a long time and I can eat off of it for the whole week if I prepare enough. I like it because it's protein packed. No matter what kind of meat I prepare, it keeps very well. I'm able to pack it up and take it with me easily, and it's good for lunch, dinner, or even breakfast. The most awesome thing is that I cook a lot of side vegetables like asparagus, which pair very nicely with these different types of meats or whatever you choose to have that's high in protein. Or you can get creative and create a salad and also have your guacamole and your cucumbers with this as well. And I'm still eating my cabbage and kale and tomato cook down that I showed you guys before, that you just cook with water and a little bit of olive oil, and you cook it down and you can eat it that way, or you can make it into what I call a cabbage quesadilla. So there you have it. Try that out as well, and you can make that all on your George Foreman or your Health Zone grill. So now it's time to get into those snacks that happen in between lunch and dinner. I like to have boiled eggs, and I usually just peel them and have the boiled egg whites themselves, and I cook mine down with a little bit of baking soda because it makes it easier for them to peel. I also love my homemade trail mix made with M&Ms, almonds, and peanuts, my Russell Stover's sugar-free candy, my Carb Smart chocolate ice cream, and my favorite drinks, which I showed you all in my last recipe video, but I love aloe water and my Diet Herbert's tea. Oh my god, my favorite. And now for some quick and simple dinner ideas. Now usually I have some type of fish, be it salmon, catfish, or pollock, and I usually marinate them overnight so that the seasoning sits in them really well, and usually that's just salt and pepper, olive oil, lemon oil, little curry powder, or whatever type of seasoning you like to have. From there, I just put those babies that have been sitting overnight in my marinade onto a nicely lined aluminum foil wrapped tray, and I bake them on 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes. They are perfect. I pair those with some kind of vegetable, usually spinach or asparagus, and sometimes I add the boiled eggs for added protein. Another of my favorites to pair with this is the Brussels sprouts that I love to roast, which is so simple, guys. All you need is like sea salt, pepper, and olive oil. You simply take off the older leaves from the Brussels, cut them in half, put them in a bag, put a little bit of olive oil over them. You ensure you season them and make sure that they're all coated. Put them on your baking sheet, then put a little sea salt over them again, and bake them on 400 for 25 to 30 minutes. They come out looking like that, and paired with the fish, they are delicious, y'all. You can also check out one of my recent videos for the Greek yogurt chicken salad I made. It is amazingly delicious. You can keep it for a long time, and everybody loves it, guys. So I made sure I put the link down below in the information section for you to try it out, but it's a great dinner idea as well. So again, guys, here are some of my favorite dishes in the whole wide world. They're helping me keep my weight off, they're helping me look good, and they're helping me keep a low carb balance. I'm going to be doing some more low carb videos for you guys, but let me know what you'd like to see. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful brown baby doll. Peace.